So this is a guide for the W. I'm gonna make it very simple and short. First, you want to find shelter or a base, which you can make anywhere a base if you have enough concrete, but buildings are preferable. First thing you should do is put down a plot, which today has a 45-second cooldown, which has 4 different branches of what you can make it. Now firstly and the least is the rangefinder, which is literally just binoculars that take 20 seconds to make. They just tell you range and studs and will tell a player name when you point it at them. Then secondly is construction, which will have 3 different stuff to make. First, the longest one that takes 2 minutes is this, which fills up your currency, which allows you to make guns and such. Then you have the building blocks, which creates concrete, and with concrete you can build. Now there are 2 ways you can build. You can do it manually, which is holding F, or you could use concrete, and it takes up resources, but it's way more efficient. Then finally, you have reconstructors, which work as a spawn anchor, where you can respawn back. Now a good thing to do is when you create them is make a walls around it, so you'll be less likely to get shot. Also, you'll just get flung out and won't make you just stuck inside the concrete unless you put a little gap. Now you have all of the guns you can make with the plot. First, it gives you a 5-second thing, which makes pistol carbine, which is a relatively good pistol, has no recoil. Then you have the combat rifle, which takes 20 seconds. Now reminder is that if the gun magazine isn't blue, it's not loaded. Now it's loaded. This is a really good weapon. It's fairly accurate and does a lot of damage. It's practically a DMR. Then after 120 seconds, you make the saw, which takes, I think, let me go check a minute. I walk over here, you see that this slowly builds up Figatrons, so you can use it. And this gun is mainly a support weapon. I don't use it in close quarters. I would not recommend using it for far range if you tend to kill somebody more as just a support weapon. So then you have the other side, which is SMGs. Now this uses heavy pistol ammo, which fairly good recoil. It's about the same. Actually, no, there's less blockage, because in close quarters it's good to use smaller weapons because you're pressed up against the wall, and there's less chance of you just not firing the weapon and you just die. So then, after 2 minutes, you can create a assault carbine, which takes 3 figurons, which is a fairly good rifle. I like using this a lot. It's regular AK sights. And then finally, which doesn't require any of these trees, is the heavy pistol, which is just a deagle. Now lastly is all of the ammo you're supposed to use for guns, which take just 5 seconds. I messed up right there. So first is simply pistol ammo, which is only used for your starter weapon. Every time this reaches 20 seconds, you can grab an ammo box. So then you have the heavy pistol ammo, which works for 3 guns. Firstly, the pistol carbine, then the SMG, and finally the deagle. Then you have rifle ammo, which takes this LSW ammo, and the combat rifle. So then lastly is the light rifle ammo, which is only used by the assault carbine, which is a bit strange. There's only one other gun I think is usable, which is P90, which you can only like obtain from airdrops. And there's all of these ammos take 20 seconds to load up. A neat trick though is you can just double load spots with ammo. You just use the same ammo and it'll just save up space for you when you're making a base. And lastly is airdrops, which I'll go very briefly over. Is the airdrop, which you usually obtain a bunch of weapons that are obtainable through plots, like so. You can also get food items. They're usually airdrops. When they spawn, you will get coordinates in the bottom right corner. And mainly, the most important things, you can either get helmets, which you have to hold down to equip. You can get a scoped rifle, which is fairly useful. You can get a suppressed rifle. And finally, a machine gun, which I think has better recoil than the LSW. The recoil is way more vertical instead of spreading out. And finally, you can get either a med kit, which can heal you, I think instantly. You can get a landmine, which you can place anywhere. And you can get C4, which you can glitch onto yourself or just place onto people. And it will blow up. It's not detonator activated, it's simply timed. Probably should walk over here. Other than that, you can also get candy. Yeah, you can get a, let me go find it. Yeah, you can get the tactical espionage handgun. It's just a suppressed pistol, uses pistol ammo. And yeah, it's the basis of the game. I'll go more in depth about airdrops and what kind of stats guns have. Yeah, that's it. Bye.